Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dalise, but you might know me as Stamprgrl. Today I'll be using the Not Too Shabby Peppermint Mocha Season. And I love this set as this cute, adorable gingerbread man that I am going to make a bookmark with. I am first stamping it in a piece of Post-it removable labeling tape to use as a mask. And then I will be using this Bristol Smooth cardstock to watercolor with inks and the actual dye ink base that I'm using to stamp. I love doing this so I can move the actual lines. And they might look a little bit blurry, but I like that look. It gives it more of a watercolor look. So I'm stamping my first gingerbread man a little bit askew because he is balancing his little friends. Cutting my mask. Make sure that when you're cutting your mask, don't cut it all the way to the edge. Actually cut it in the middle of the line so you don't have a halo effect. Positioning my mask and wondering which position I'm going to put my second gingerbread man. And there we go. And it looks adorable. I'm going to remove my mask and reuse it again. Now I'm figuring out, do I want to put him holding by his head? Then I decided, you know what, hand in hand is the perfect way to go. So I'm going to start stamp my last gingerbread man, remove my mask, showcasing there the Post-it labeling tape that I'm using. And like I said, do not throw away these masks. These masks can be used over and over. I'm putting away my stamp and my Not Too Shabby sleeve, and I am putting all of both positive and the negative of those masks in the back of my stamp sheet, okay? I'm coming here with some dye ink. Like I said, this is what I'm going to be using to watercolor. It is a yellow and a very rich yellow, red brown, but neither of those two colors are the ones that I want to use. I'm actually mixing it to create a gingerbread color. Bringing up my paper towel to dab all the excess of water because Bristol, even though it's really great for doing what I'm doing right now, it doesn't necessarily love water. So I am wringing a little bit of water, using my brush to blur a little bit the lines that I stamp, and adding a little bit of color. You could have done this with clear water, but you would have had to do a little bit more working, and probably your gingerbread man would look a little bit less cooked or brown up. I keep adding a little bit here. I tried the yellow to see how it looks, but I was not convinced by it, so I'm removing it, like you can see now. And I'm going back to my gingerbread man, and I keep going back and forth to them because the more you touch that line that I stamp, the darker it's getting. So if it gets too dark, I go back to my paper towel. And now let's do some splattering with the brown. And I really love how that turned out. It's super adorable. I think it looked like they're almost cooked. I'm adding a little bit more of shadows, and this is the perfect time to let you know that I am participating on a collaboration with my Not Too Shabby shop design teammates to share holiday projects featuring our favorites Not Too Shabby holiday supplies. Have you started your crafting? Let me know in the comments. Or are you making your own Christmas gifts? I would love to see them, so leave me a link. And let me share with you this code, Christmas in July, will give you 10% off on the store from July 19th to the 28th. So some restrictions may apply, but go check it out. Go do some shopping in case you need some more holiday products. And for the list for this hop, make sure that you either go to the description below and follow it, or just follow the hashtag N2S Christmas July. I brought in here a cobblestone. It's like a gray color, but it really has some lavender undertones, which I actually love about this. So when I need something to give a little bit of like a shadow highlight and fun interest, I always bring this cobblestone vivid because of the lavender undertone. There it is. It's very subtle, but I always love the additional touch that it adds. I decided that I want the top of my bookmark to be rounded, so I'm using a circle die cut and I am threading it through both of the layers, and this way it only cuts the top part. It's a nice little trick there to give some rounded edges to strips of paper. Um, Using my ATG gun to adhere these two layers. And I'm still at this moment thinking, what else do I want to add? I don't want to add any gems or anything because I want to keep it flat so I don't damage my book. So I'm coming with the idea of some eyelets. These eyelets are I believe, 3/16 of an inch. And I'm using my crocodile to put it together. And you're going to see that I realized that I still have the tape that I used to hold my circle die cut together, but that's fine. Just pull it out. And this is a two-piece eyelid that I have. They are excellent. They tend to come out of the crocodile and don't get stuck. I really, really love these. So I am looking for what is the top and the bottom for the perfect fit for this type of eyelet. And I love how perfect it ends every single time. I'm gonna thread some ribbon, and while I tell you this, I really hope you enjoy this video. And if you do like my content, I would love if you could like and subscribe to my channel so YouTube can tell others that there is some interesting videos here on my channel for you to come and look. I love using wire ribbons. Here I'm using a wire ribbon, and because I can twist it and turn it so both sides are facing front and nobody will know. And it's just because it's wire ribbon and it stays like that. I love how this simple bookmark turned out. I am ready for my Christmas romance novels to come in and start reading. Um, at the last minute, I decided, oh my God, this would be super cute if it had a little bit of white icing. So I'm using my white gel pen and adding tiny bits of highlights and icing, like on the lines, and it just adds so much. It's incredible how much these gel pens add to a project. So remember, I am using the Not Too Shabby Peppermint Mocha Season. I love this set. Is adorable. Tons of things that you could use and add to your cup of peppermint mocha, and super adorable sayings.